So I'm back. I know I've been gone for a very long time, but I'm back. Okay, I'm back. It's been such a very long time since I actually last uploaded a video here on YouTube. So I'm actually quite excited to get back to creating again. But for those who don't know, I have been off social media for about 30 days, a little bit longer for YouTube. So I've decided to go on a social media sabbatical, is that how you say it? Social media break from the 7th of October until the 7th of November. But for YouTube, it actually took longer than that. Yeah, I was just going through some stuff. I had a lot of work and I just kind of felt like social media was just getting in the way, and I just needed to stop everything and refocus and reprioritize. And yeah, now I feel like I have the groove back, I've got the energy back, I've got the focus back, so I'm ready to, I don't know what I was going to say. So I was actually going to make this video more about reporting back to you guys what I've been up to, but I've decided that actually might be boring. So I've decided to actually do something a little bit different and discuss creativity and social media, because that's exactly what I've been battling with. Can these two work together? Should they be separated? What is the deal? So this is what this video is about. So if you are interested to know if social media can exist with creativity, stick around, you know. Well, this is going to be from my perspective, because obviously this channel is about me and my own experiences. So yeah, let's go. That was a fly. No, dust actually. So when I left social media on the 7th of October, literally every social media account, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube, all of it. I literally had no social media app for a full, was it full 30 days? Can't remember. But anyway, when I left social media, then I was trying to get into the rhythm of actually working, of actually creating. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was doing This Is How, the web series that I spoke about way back, I was constantly on social media because I was the creative producer, I was the social media marketer, I was the not the editor, but I was doing everything in one. And I was literally just so obsessed with YouTube analytics to the point where it was just worse than social media itself. Who liked this video? How many people commented? How did this post do? It was just like too much, and it carried over even after the project ended, and I was just getting worse and worse. And at the same time, I was working on projects and I needed like a clear mind, and I kind of felt like I wasn't doing my best. So that's why I decided to actually, my phone is ringing, I'll be back. Whew, guys, okay. Peter was calling me. I don't know if you guys know Peter. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, so I was in that state of wanting to create and not being able to fully do that. So that's why I decided to just, guys, bye-bye. I'll see you guys back later. So the question is, can you be creative while you are on social media? Or can you be more creative when you are not on social media? For me, I feel like sometimes you have to be on social media while you are creating stuff, because social media can be a really good space where you get inspiration, where, you know, sometimes when you log on to Facebook, you see people posting questions, people posting comments. They are conflicting beliefs that are really great drama when you're writing and when you're creative. And sometimes if you're a musician or whatever, a beat or somebody's words or whatever. It can be an inspiration, and you can create something from that, and sometimes I felt like I've received inspiration for things that I have written down from social media, because I've read something that someone posted and I was like, oh my gosh, that could be a really great idea. Or I saw somebody conflicting with somebody because they didn't believe in the same thing, and I was like, you know what, that's a really good conflict. Let me just include it in this screenplay or in this part or in this scene. That could work. That could be really powerful. So social media in that instance can be your assistant writer, your thinking cap, really. So in that sense, you can create with social media. But one thing I've realized is that when social media is not around, this is something that I've learned for the past, I haven't been on YouTube for 2 months, almost 2 months, which is quite scary, and I'm so sorry, guys. I promise to live up to my standards. One thing that I've actually realized while I was off social media and while I was creating was that sometimes when you are off social media, you tend to come up with really cool, original, undiluted ideas, and you're not influenced by what's trending, what somebody has said. You basically are digging deep, and that for me is true creativity. When you're not, I don't want to say inspired, when you're not influenced by something, when you're not clouded, or you're taking from somewhere or something. I think that for me, that's how creativity, that's why writers go away in the boondoos, in the desert, not in the desert, but in the wild, where they just sit and write and they come up with these ideas, and those ideas are original. They are really inspired. And I feel like if you need inspiration as a creator, you need to read. You can read books, you can read novels, you can read, I don't know, newspapers, etc. You can watch documentaries. I feel like documentaries are really, really informative. But obviously, as a filmmaker, you need to watch other films in order to, to take reference, blah, 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 blah. That's okay. I just feel like social media is sometimes it has the potential to damage. I will be scientifically incorrect here, but for me, it damages that creative organ in my brain. It's like whenever I'm on my phone on social media, say Instagram or WhatsApp, and I'm just going through, and 2 hours pass and I'm still on my phone. When I put my phone down and I try to think creatively, it doesn't work. So that social media the social media has filled my brain with like a lot of images, a lot of thoughts, what people said, and obviously neurons are creating certain things, and I kind of feel like that I don't know scientifically what goes on when somebody creates, but I kind of feel like that part gets damaged when I'm on social media. So in conclusion, guys, the big question is, does social media stunts or promote, I don't know if I should say promote, I'll just think of a better word in the title. If I can't find it, I'll just stick to promote. So does social media stunts or promote, for lack of a better word, creativity? And for me, I'd say social media stunts creativity. And obviously this applies if you are creating original work, but if you're creating something that has to trend, that people have to like, that has to be, you get me, then take reference from other people, take reference from what's trending and what's going on around the world and what people are saying at that moment and then. But if you're actually trying to think of something original and create from a heart of an artist, then take time off social media and grind, and you'll see it's a painful process, because you've got nothing that you can take from. You're not stealing from somebody's words on social media. You're not stealing from somebody's you're not stealing conflicts from social media. That's something that is coming organically, and honestly, for me, that's the best kind of creator, and I think you should do that. But you can still create value on social media, and for me, that's something that I'm also trying to learn at this point, to balance the two, to balance having social media and being off social media. And that's a huge battle for me, and that's something that I'm still trying to like figure out how to balance the two. And I actually think it's a balancing game. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was really informative. I hope you learned something creative, and yeah, you are ready to change your life. Remember to subscribe and like this video, share it with your friends who you think are on social media and cannot get creative. Yeah, guys.